Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Mitchell from Bud Tuck Studios, bringing you another Mass Effect 3 video for today. I think I might only get one in for today because, you know, a bunch of homework, shit like that, tests to study for, things to do, people to see. No, I'm just kidding. But I should get a bunch of other videos out this weekend because it's a weekend and fuck school. Play Mass Effect 3. That's the philosophy I want to live by for the next 3 days. So be ready to see a bunch of videos the next few days. Don't worry, I'm not giving up on Mass Effect 3 just yet. Actually, I never have, because this game fucks every other Mass Effect game out of the water. Well, let's see. I don't really remember where we left off. We talked to, we just got off that planet. We got the female Krogan. I think we need to go down there and talk to her. Wherever she may be. This is like a whole new floor right here.
Solarians would have a base on their homeworld secured better.
They were solid.
Do I really need to pass through a security checkpoint on my own ship? Are you serious? Fucking Alliance bastards. Wow, I wonder where that chick is.
Commander, you have a message from Lieutenant Commander Williams. She must be feeling better.
Well, where at?
Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this.
Jesus Christ.
In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Okay, that was completely pointless. Let's see if we have any messages. Aria Talok. Don't care. Ashley Williams. She says, I don't know how to say this. Udina wants me to be a Spectre. Crazy, I know I'm not a big fan of Udina, but he can make the Spectre thing happen. He's pressing me for an answer. I don't know what to tell him. I'm too sore to get out of bed, and if this gets dropped on me, I told him I think about it. If you find yourself near the citadel, find yourself or drop by into the hospital. I'm getting a little stir crazy here. Pointless. Miranda Lawson, I'm relieved nothing happened to you. I can't guess what nonsense the Alliance cooked up to justify what they did. I'm glad you're safe. Avoiding on the Citadel, Bay D24, Miranda. Another help request. Article on doctoration. Alright, well, I'm gonna try to go find this female Krogan to talk to it. No idea where it's at. I think it... I want to say... Let's go check. Actually, is there a mission like about it? Priority to Chunka. Eve has the key carrying the genophage, but creating... Okay. It doesn't tell me where she is. Just great. Let's just go try to find her here. But anyways, I think our next destination is going to be the Citadel, because there's 2 companions that I can pick up there. I can pick up Ashley, and I can pick up Miranda, which is the the Cerberus bitch from the second game. And she's pretty good with biotics, so I might just go pick her up. Not to say Liara isn't, but the more the merrier. Nope, she's probably not in life support. Nope, not in here. Not in the female bathroom. Is she in the male bathroom? Nope, this is the woman's bathroom. I thought maybe she would be in the men's bathroom. She's probably not in the crew quarters. See, look, it makes you search around for this. I mean, like, seriously? Can't you just tell me where she is? There she is.
Find scars attractive. Garris loyal, reasonably intelligent.
Why is he in the med bay?
Aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Step away from her. She doesn't belong to you.
Reed, it's okay.
Nothing's okay when Solarians are involved.
This one is different.
What are you doing?
Simple blood test. Should hurt less than gunfire from Cerberus troopers. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive. Also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Reeve. You can trust him.
I never even trusted my own mother. And now an archenemy is suddenly my people's best friend?
Far from it. Find you abrasive and unpleasant, personally. Will help your people, nevertheless.
But you're the one who improved the genophage.
True, but if wanted your species dead, could have sterilized you. Bloodless, irreversible, easy. Must be terrifying to have problem you can't defeat with shotgun. Fortunate I'm here to help.
Just keep her alive.
Concern is touching.
God, I love Morden.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
Better not hurt.
No promises.
Get it from his dick.
Now have work to do.
Cut his dick off.
Prefer females of the species.
See how tough that guy is then.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
What do you think of Reeve?
He worries me. Reeve has the makings of a tyrant. I see it in his eyes when he looks at me. I am the key to realizing his ambitions. But you can't judge all Krogan by his actions. His brood brother Rex was more reasonable.
I killed that bitch.
Years ago, Rex was part of my crew. I wish he'd been more reasonable with me.
I know. I've heard the stories. But I admired Rex for that. He was willing to die defending what he believed was the best hope for our people. Not just for himself. Rex may have been wrong at the time, but Reeve is wrong all of the time.
What'll Reeve do with his power?
What does any tyrant do with power? In ancient times, the Krogan were once a mighty race. Not because we dreamed of war, but making a better future.
How come the woman
for our
Krogan are
children?
so much
The
bigger than the
Genophage
guy
made us forget
Krogans?
that.
Look how much taller
Reeve
she is than
especially.
me. And the guy Krogans are shorter than me. That's kind
You
of
think
weird.
Reeve will want revenge for the Genophage?
He's talked about it, but I think most females will resist.
How?
After we're cured, we'll refuse to have children. Reeve will need an army for revenge, but we're not going to watch a new generation finally born, only to face the slaughterhouse. It will be a civil war if Reeve tries. That may not stop him, though.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the Genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The Genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the Genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the Genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
How has Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the Genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Borgia, offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
What the fuck?
Well, it wasn't his ear.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that is so fucking funny. Oh my god. That was awesome. Alright, well, that was probably the funniest thing he's ever done.
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the Genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males.
That's why he's
Their
one of my
rule,
favorite
Tashoka
characters.
has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
Would you go to Malin again?
Sorry, I gotta see that again
It
after
only
this.
takes one candle
That was
to light
awesome.
a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife.
Okay,
to
I
my
gotta watch that
firstborn.
again.
How has Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males?
No. Organ redundancy.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the Genophage. I should consider him an enemy.
Sorry, Borgia, offspring have an allergy to dairy.
What the fuck?
Well, it wasn't his ear.
Oh, that's never gonna get old.
Thanks for talking.
Oh, yes.
It's my pleasure,
Yes.
Commander. I've only met a few humans in my time.
That's I
glad
want my
for the
phone ringtone to be
opportunity.
that. That was sick. Okay, let's talk to Morden.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
So, we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on
it
Tuchanka?
worked.
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
So the end justifies the means?
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her?
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
Sweet Jesus. She said please.
You always defended your genophage
But
work.
Krogan
What
don't
changed
say
your mind?
please.
Never changed. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate
That was the
course
sound of
correction.
my head exploding.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat. Outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left. But still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong?
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Haven't made impact on Galaxy. Genophage
God, speaking of which, I
modification,
really,
genophage
really
cure,
hope,
work against
depending how
collectives,
this ends,
decisions, mistakes.
I really, really
Might go
hope
somewhere
that there's a
sunny,
Mass
sit on
Effect
the
4.
beach,
I
look
know
at
they
ocean,
said this is the
collect
last one,
seashells.
and this was the
You'd
end
go
of the
crazy
trilogy,
inside
but
and
look, they're
out.
making Halo 4. They said Halo 3 was the end of the trilogy.
Might run tests on the seashells.
So I really, really hope they're going to do something like that, because, I mean, Mass Effect's just way too good of a game to give up. Way too good of a plot line, way too good of a story. I mean, while we're down here, let's go talk to Garris. Actually, no, we already talked to Garris, so never mind. We're just going to go ahead and make our way to the Citadel, see if we can pick up a couple more companions. Once again, I'm going through this game. If you think that, I'm just wasting time here, you know what? No, I'm going through this game like how I would originally go through it my first time playing through it. And yeah, I'm gonna be taking my time on stuff. I'm gonna be doing side quests. I'm gonna be doing expansion packs. I'm gonna be doing all this different shit. And I mean, I'm not just gonna be doing the main storyline. So I'm gonna be playing it like my first time playing. This is my first time I'm playing through it, so I'm gonna be playing through it like I would be originally playing through it if I wasn't even making these videos. So, I mean, if you guys get upset with the dialogue that I do, it's just because I really do want to know what's going on, and I really do want to listen to the dialogue. So, I mean, there is going to be a lot of dialogue, so I'm going to be trying to do much information and much side quests, and as much possible things to do to make this game really last. Because I do want this game to last a shit long time. Now, let's go back to the Citadel again. I'm not really sure how this whole entire strategic map works here. Or I really don't. It's like, I think if you use the scanner enough, the Reapers will come to the galaxy, and then you'll have to do a side quest or something before they leave the galaxy, because you're not going to survive if a Reaper gets to the galaxy. So...
We are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am, requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
Okay, well, let's go ahead and go to the hospital.
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
And go ahead and get Ashley first, and then we'll go meet Miranda Lawson. See what's up with her. Okay, well, the video time is coming a little closer, and I don't want to get too much dialogue and make the video go over the time limit. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I guess I will put up another video back to back with this, so be sure to check on the next video. Should be up by the time you see this. So yeah, be sure to subscribe for more Mass Effect 3 videos and gameplay, and definitely more gameplay of every other game in the future. Whatever I just feel like playing, I'll stick out and do a commentary about it. So yeah, be sure to subscribe, and there will be a ton more gameplay in the future once again. So this is Mitchell from Bud Talk Studios. I'll see you guys in the next video.